And I've seen a lot of good play from Icarus. Never seen Area 51 play on this map. Actually, I've never really seen Area 51 play anywhere, as I have not casted many of their games. But either way, we are going to be going live on this map once the countdown is done. And Area 51 just waiting on one more player here to come in and finish up their 8 roster.
Yeah, we've casted quite a few of Area 51's games. Very strong team, very active and open with the community and on Twitch TV. And I think Zoid Bergenstein said they were close to 1,000 followers, he and Titan, and they're going to do some sort of special event for that when they get to 1,000, which is very soon. If you watch Twitch TV Tribes Ascend a lot, you've no doubt seen them streaming or maybe joined them in fun games that they have. And are we going to play this Sunstar map here, Guitar Guy? Do we know?
Yes, we are.
Oh, awesome.
Right now, they're just trying to figure out if they have an 8th or not, and 8th is coming in.
Oh, Craig has himself muted. He's talking to us. But speaking of following, if you'd like to follow us on Tribescast, we'd love for you to do so. We're trying to get close to 1,000 followers ourselves. I think we do within all the Tribescast community streams. We had Tribescast 1, and then we have Tribescast 2, the Deuce, and this week we added Tribescast 3 and 4, I guess, the trips and the quads. So we're going to be using those to offer you a lot of these competitive games, and things are really starting to pick up in the North American community of competitive Tribes Ascend, and we're there to cover as much of it as we can on all 4 channels. So if you're interested in that, we encourage you to follow us, and you'll see lots of games of this caliber as Game Shrine North America is taking off, several other leagues that we'll be talking about soon, and lots of things to come. So it's very exciting times for this game and for Tribescast and for the whole community.
Yes, very much so. And we are about a minute and a half in the game. We did see Zoid coming in and going to get sniped down, though, and that flag is going to drop into this huge chasm of Sunstar and automatically get returned. And just a lot of pressure here right now coming out from Team Icarus. And while I have a chance here, we're going to get a read down of the rosters on Blood Eagle. This is Team Icarus. We have Zepto, Echoes, Killer, Chain Gun, Vector, Fettuccine, Kevin, and Mavi over on Diamond Sword. This is Area 51. We have Blinks, War Chief, Idaho, Reddish Blue, Player 3, Pliff, Zoid Bergenstein, Bash, Erics, and Brick. So now we're just going to go through and see what these players do, and this is a very small map, so we should be seeing a lot of action, just a lot of continuous play here.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see him play this map, Guitar Guy, because it's a newer map, one of the newest maps in Tribes Ascend, so we don't see it used a lot in competitions, so this one isn't one we see in the rotation a lot, so this is a nice treat for us to get to see this one.
Yes, definitely. We see Zoid Bergenstein. He's going to go through, pick it up, and punt that flag off. Chain Gun now going to come in and babysit the flag in the field. It's going to get returned. On the other side, though, we have a pickup here by Vector. Vector, though, taking a lot of damage, going to get sniped down there by Blinks. And now the flag is going to be sitting in the field. We have Echoes and Killer here. Echoes is running the Raider class, which is a medium class, which has a grenade launcher and a very strong SMG machine gun. Kind of redundant there, but either way, we have now Kevin coming in here for Team Icarus. He's going to miss the flag, though, and now both flags are still at home. Echo's still going to come in here running that Raider class. He's going to... I don't see that happening, actually. Let's see.
Well, this flag's sitting out in the field, and Player 3 is going to quickly return it. Both flags are reset. You know, I got to say, Blinks is doing a good job as Sentinel scoping for Area 51. We thought that the loss tonight of their usual Sentinel tailspin might slow them down, but Blinks doing a good job in his absence.
Yes, a very good job. And it looks like right now we have Kevin clearing for Vector. The generators are down here for Team Area 51, so the shield that is on right now for Team Icarus is off of Area 51's flag, the bus station as we call it, and that opens up a lot of different routes here for Icarus to use with their 2 very good cappers, Kevin and Vector. And right now we see here Blinks just way up here taking down Echoes as with the snipe, and Vector setting up for another route. Looks like though Area 51 has put some energy into keeping their generator up, so their force field's now up again. Very strong strategy to keep those force fields up on this map. as these shields do so much for denying a lot of different routes. Vector going to come in and punt that flag off to the midfield. Kevin is behind him. Is Kevin going to be able to pick this flag up out of the field? And it looks like he may. Player 3 is right behind him. They're going to take Kevin out with a airmail, actually. That is a mid-air, so he hit him directly, and player 3 is going to make the return on the flag.
Yeah, Area 51 doing a much better job this round than the past couple of rounds of holding down that stand and keeping the clearers from being able to open things up for Kevin and Vector on Icarus.
Yeah, and we see Titan here. He is, of course, running that Hoff. That is heavy on flag. Titan is running the Doombringer class. He's also in the game right now, War Chief Idaho. He's a very good heavy on flag. He's right now running the Doombringer class, which is one of the heavy classes, and using a perk called Super Heavy, which means if any of these cappers come in and dink their heads on him, they are going to take damage and most likely die, as they are usually a light class and not have a lot of HP. And looks like Killer now has switched up to Raider from that Juggy that he was running earlier. And the gens are down again here for Area 51, but still up for Team Icarus. So Team Icarus having a lot of luck there over taking out Area 51's generators.
And I'm guessing that Tau of Tribe must have defeated Deployable Trees on our other game on the Deuce in Game Shrine competition tonight. I see Telia and some of the Tau guys in the server. Hello, please, to Tau of Tribe, and GG's to Deployable Trees.
Yes, and we have a pickup here now by Zoid Bergenstein. On the other side, the flag is in the field for Area 51. Zoid Bergenstein not looking too good. We see Zepto, of course, running that Sentinel, but Zoid Bergenstein is going to punt that flag off before he can get sniped down. Flag now going to jump very high in the air. Kevin coming in here trying to make the return, but Reddish Blue and Pliff and Zoid actually, after dying, is going to come in and make the pickup and punt it just again. Now player 3 is going to come off the flag stand. We have Titan getting back up in that Doombringer class on the flag. We'll see, though, Vector and Killer coming in trying to make the return. Pliff, though, going to pick it up out of the field. Echo's here trying to keep this flag. He goes down on the flag, but Titan going to make a nice pickup and make the cap. So first, this is actually pretty strange considering this is such a small map, but it took him 6 minutes to go through and make that first cap on Sunstar. So a very impressive team from both teams' defenses.
Yeah, both teams definitely more defensively minded in this round. Maybe because this map isn't played as much, and there are a limited amount of routes since it's kind of flat, and it really opens you up to sentinel fire from the scopes. Yeah,
Vector coming in making a nice self-clear for himself, disking Titan off that flag, and he's going to be able to punt that flag off. Oh, and Zoid Bergenstein, it's right behind him. We'll see. Oh, almost actually making a nice mid-air return. He's going to come off his route and make sure that flag gets back home. That is going to open him up, though, here to Zepto. Zepto is currently sniping, trying to take out Zoid Bergenstein. It looks like he gets some damage dealt on him. Zoid Bergenstein now coming in. He's very, very slow, though. Zepto sees him in his scopes and trying to snipe him down. Zoid Bergenstein is going to go down, and now the flag for Team Icarus is going to be safe here for a while. And we have, looks like Vector doing some clearing, but I don't see Kevin coming in here at all. And Kevin is in this game. I haven't seen him actually too much.
Yeah, he's in setting up a route over on the other side as Ecos takes us out and drops it. Looks like he's just sitting up on top of the mountain over there waiting for probably for Vector to get back so they can time their routes together. And here comes Vector now, and there goes Kevin.
Yeah, but Titan here, the gens are back up for Area 51. Pliff was running that Technician class, and as I mentioned earlier, Technicians do have the repair gun, so they're able to go through and repair the generators and the static turret defenses. And so Area 51 definitely concentrating on keeping their generators up, which means these turrets will be up, as well as Titan's shield force field that you see sometimes there from time to time on the flag stand. That is also powered by the generators, and it looks like Vash Eriks is also going to be going through and bringing out a tank. Kevin now coming in trying to clear for Vector, but Vector looks like we actually have two vehicles out here. We have player 3 for Area 51 striking and Vash Eriks for Area 51 tanking. So
yes, with the tank, Vash Eriks manages to get their entire stand defense with that tank.
And Vector doing a very nice pickup, but unfortunately getting taken out shortly afterwards. The heavies in this game do not completely cover up that flag, so what the Vector did there, he actually hopped off the top of Titan's head and picked up that flag, but unfortunately wasn't able to make it very far afterwards. But still a very nice play nonetheless. And we have Kevin now setting up for another route, so, and Vector as well. So we see Icarus just going through and doing their normal, just heavy offensive pressure. Player 3 actually coming in for a Shrike Cap. He's going to make a nice grab. He's out with about 250 kilometers an hour. He is trying. Oh, nice snipe though by Zepto. Going to take him out midfield. Now Chain Gun's here. Chain Gun is not looking very good. We have Brick behind him trying to take him out. No, that's actually Redis Blue behind him, who is ringing right now for Area 51, trying to take Chain Gun out. Zoid Bergenstein coming in, not going to be there in time, and the flag is going to get returned by Chain Gun.
And Fettuccine was about to pick that one up, and it looked like Zoidberg was the one who snuck in and got the return on the other side. Both flags reset. Now Zoidberg grabbing it and dropping it.
Yeah. And right now, Zoid, it looks like he's trying to get the pass off. Brick going to pick it up immediately, going to go down. Reddish Blue, though, is here to support. Looks like Reddish Blue is actually running Infiltrator. Infiltrator is a class that can actually go through and cloak in this game. And he's trying to take out Fettuccine right now. Fettuccine looking really bad, but he is going to go down. Fettuccine getting taken out by Zoid Bergenstein, but Zoid Bergenstein immediately going to take it out by Mavi. And the flag now is returned home for Team Icarus. So now everyone kind of resetting here. And Vector looks like setting up for a route for Team Icarus.
Yeah, the nature of this route and the way, or the nature of this map, sorry, and the way both teams are playing it, it's difficult to set up those fast routes. So what we're going to see probably is a lot of people just getting it off the stand, try to punt it as far as you can, have your team come meet you and pick the flag up and escort it in. And that's probably what we're going to have to see for whatever team prevails, as it's still 1-0 as we go under 15 minutes, Guitar Guy.
Yeah, one thing I'd really like to see these teams doing is, as their cappers, switching it up maybe to either Soldier or even Raider and starting doing capping like that, as Blinks and Zepto are just so on with their snipes right now, doing a lot of damage to these flag carriers as they come in. And there's just so much static defense there on the flag, especially with a Hoff like Titan for Team Area 51. We have Reddish Blue running. He's going to actually punt that flag off. Zoid Bergenstein is going to make a nice pickup out of the field. He's going to punt it off even further, but it's going to get caught up on a tree here. No, actually just missing that tree, making it all the way back to the flag stand. But I don't see. We have Pliff coming in for Area 51 trying to make it, but Chain Gun going to come and get taken out though by player 3. Echoso is actually Reddish Blue is going to make a little bit of a mistake there. Disc it to Echoes, and Echoes is going to make the return. So now both flags back at home. But yeah, I'd really like to see these cappers switch it up in their loadouts. They aren't restricted to just running these Pathfinder loadouts, but we do have Vector coming, and he's immediately going to get taken out though between a snipe from Blinks and then Titan finishing it off with that Doombringer chain gun.
Area 51 converging on their stand as Zoidberg tries to get out. He's going to punt it yet again. Is anybody going to be there? It looks like Brick is going to be there. Reddish Blue is there. And Vash Eriks is there with that tank to give him some backup. He takes out Fettuccine, and Mavi is there. And what's happening over there? It looks like the flag has been punted once again.
Yes, it's getting punted all over the place. Vector is setting up for a route right now. Let's see. The flag actually is not home. It got picked up, and now it's in the field. Kevin with a nice pickup out of the field, though, going to come in here and take it back to his base. Blinks, though, is in a good position to snipe him. Sniping, though, actually looks like Zepto might be sniping him from cross map, and Blinks wasn't quite focused there on the flag capper. He just wanted to keep his flag carrier alive, so helping out, taking out all the pressure that's over there on his own flag carrier. So nice move there. Now Mavi is set up for a standoff here, and we see here the turret here. You can see, Fettuccine is now going to have the flag, but you can see the static defensives here. We have Mavi, who's running Soldier, Fettuccine, who's running Technician, who is laid down this deployable turret over here, and their standoff is going to be in between this static defense turret as well as the deployed turret. And this turret here, you earn credits whenever you get kills or do anything in the game that like high speeds, etc., etc. And you can actually use these credits in game to upgrade these turrets. So this turret has been upgraded quite a bit, so it's going to be quite accurate and also very hard to take down. So very popular standoff point here on Sunstar, especially for Team Icarus.
Yeah, and again, Area 51 bringing out the heavy weapons with a Shrike and a tank. They are working that vehicle play. Since this isn't an official Game Shrine game, they can do that. Usually in Game Shrine, you're allowed one vehicle out at a time, but this is a scrimmage, and they're working that angle all they can.
Oh, I always thought it was just one tank and one Shrike at a time. You just couldn't have two of the same vehicle out at a time.
Yes, from what I understand. And that vehicle's going after Mavi here. as he dodges the fire once, then twice. It looks like this one's going to, here's player 3, and he is stopped by Mavi there, and that one's going to settle down for Team Icarus for the moment.
we have Vash Eriks here now trying to get some long-range tank fire over here on Mavi. He is now going to be under pressure of Kevin and Killer, but Vash Eriks a very, very good tanker. And we see here that Vector actually looked like hiding over here in the distance, trying to set up a bit of a timed attack here between Echoes and Kevin. Echoes on the other side, he's going to get taken out by Brick, actually. And Kevin and Killer coming in now. Killer laying down some mortar spam. And Chenga now has a flag for Team Icarus. Looks like he just got it passed off to him from Mavi. Mavi was about half HP there. Now Reddish Blue, we'll see if he's able to deal with this three-pronged attack here. We have Vector, Kevin, and Killer all doing some long-range spam here. Vector coming in. You're going to try and get a Nitron. Vector, though, taking a ton of damage, immediately going to go down. And the flag is Nitron, actually. After he dies, he threw a Nitron off. It came out of Reddish Blue's hands, but Pliff is actually there. Now on Chenga, and Chenga under a lot of pressure. He's actually running Pathfinder. Looks like the flag gets either Nitron or he tosses it off. He's going to pick it up right away, though, so it must have been Nitron out of his hands. He's going to get taken out, though, by Vash Eriks. Flag now, is it going to get returned? Vash Eriks is there. No, nice pickup out of the field, though, by Mavi, thumpering it over to him, keeping that flag alive, and Vash Eriks is going to go down, but Zoid Bergenstein is there right behind him to put some more pressure on Mavi. We'll see Nitron coming in, not going to hit, though. On the other side, the flag is now in the hands of Pliff. Mavi still has his flag, and everything is kind of settled down on both sides.
Yeah, and Ecos is going to bring out a Shrike for Icarus as well, so that's going to come into play as he's going straight for them.
We'll have to see how it works out, though. Titan does run that Doombringer, so he's going to be under the pressure of those, as we already see Titan already putting on missiles onto Echoes here, so his missile's right behind him. He's going to jump out of the flag, or out of the Shrike now, trying to start take out Reddish Blue. He's going to get Shrike down, though, by player 3 coming in and ramming him, and player 3 being a beast over here for Area 51. Kevin, though, is over here trying to get a Nitron here on Reddish Blue. Long-range bolt missing on the other side. Let's take a look. Mavi now has the flag again for Icarus. Reddish Blue now over here, and Kevin is going to get taken out, so now both teams are kind of stabilized. Actually, no, Scratch at Mavi's under some pressure here from Zoid Bergenstein and Blinks. Blinks trying to get a Nitron on him, but going to go down, and now we see here that Team Icarus is looking pretty good.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to settle down for a little bit once again for both sides. As this standoff continues, it's still 1-0. Wow, that's the only point that's been scored with 9 minutes.
Yeah, and we see here we have Kevin and Vector and Killer again with this three-pronged attack. Let's go take a look over at Mavi. Mavi is under some pressure here. Blinks coming in, trying to get some light assault rifle shots on him. Almost gets hit down by player 3. Icarus might want to go through and think about getting a Doombringer in this setup. Player 3's strike is going to go down. Mavi has no HP left whatsoever. Vash Eriks there trying to take him out, finishing him off, trying to finish off with the Juggernaut SMG. Player 3 is going to get the kill, and it's going to get returned. Now Reddish Blue is going to come in. Echoes is on the flag stand. Is he going to be able to get the E-grab? He's not going to be going far. If he does, he's actually going to go through, pick up the flag, toss it off, just trying to keep it alive here long enough. Reddish Blue has no HP, and Killer is going to go down now. Reddish Blue coming in, going to make the cap, making it 2-0 now here in favor of Area 51.
Wow, Area 51 really working it there and prevails on the standoff. And 8 minutes left, and it's still 2-0. I wonder if this will go to 5 points or not.
I don't know about that, man. These guys are just insane right now. We do have, though, a pickup here. Vector looks like he switched it up to Juggy. At least he was on my... Oh, no, Vash Eriks is going to come and make a nice return there. Unfortunately, unable to keep that flag alive, and both flags now back at home. But Vash Eriks was running Juggy. Not sure if that was for the standoff, if they're just going to go through and try and crash his flag with a lot heavier armored units. What is the StarCraft 2? Heavier armored classes. And Reddish Blue picks up that flag. He's going to toss it all the way to the midfield, trying to get over to Team Area 51. Brick is there to pick it up. Chain Gun coming in. Is Chain Gun going to be able to get the return? He's trying to bolt launch all over this flag. Brick, though, picks it up. And player 3 now coming in. We do have a Shrike Cap coming in, though, here from missed it, though, and it was by Kevin, and now the flag actually gets returned by Team Icarus somehow, and Vector now going to pick up the flag and going to punt it off midfield, but we have Reddish Blue, Zoid Bergenstein, and Brick here to keep this flag safe and sound.
Yeah, Mavi got that return in traffic for Icarus. A nice play. Mavi, a very solid player for Icarus.
Yes, very much so, and we see here again Shrikes and tanks out again for Team Area 51, and don't see very many vehicles. Again, like I said, with Titan constantly running that Doombringer on flag, it is hard to keep those vehicles alive, as that Saber launcher, which is a missile launcher for the Doombringer class, is very annoying to deal with as vehicles. And surprisingly, considering we see double vehicles coming out from Team Area 51, no one on Icarus is running a Doombringer, so maybe they need to think about switching up their strategy a bit.
Well, and I think that one thing that's working in their favor for Area 51 is keeping their generators up because of the bus station canopy that definitely disrupts the routes that Kevin and Vector can run and get to, and that gives War Chief Idaho, aka Titan, plenty of time and plenty of room to take them out as he sees them coming in.
Yeah, and right now we have Vector setting up for another route, but Titan's shields are up, so I don't think he's going to be able to grab this. He might just go through. Oh, he actually does take out that force field, but immediately goes down. Kevin is setting up for a route behind him, but by that time, Titan is already set up. He's going to be laying mines all over this flag, and it should be pretty secure. He's actually going to be dropping on a supply depot right next to him, so he can get more force field deployables as well as mines. So the gens, though, have just gone down for Area 51. Actually, both gens going down simultaneously, but on the other side, Fettuccini, running technician for Icarus, immediately going to be bringing up Team Icarus's generators. So Icarus concentrating a lot on those generators, immediately having them up after they go down. But obviously Area 51 strat is working out a little bit better here. But really, I think we just need to see a little bit more cluster come out here from Team Icarus.
Yeah, and having that generator down should open up some more front to back routes and back to front. And there's one Vector with one right now.
Yeah, Vector comes in with that back to front route, actually missing the punt, unfortunately, so this flag is not going to make it over the hill very fast. Vash Eric's coming in behind, trying to make the return. Zepto and Mavi both coming off the flag stand. Brick is over there making E-grab. He does. Chain gun is on him, though. Player 3 is there as well, though. Player 3 going to come in. He's going to ditch his Shrike. Mavi going to come out, pick up the flag. Is he going to be able to get a return? Player 3 is right on top of it. Chain gun, is he going to be able to pick it up? It does not look like it. Everything's going over here. Zoid is going to come in, make the return, and keep it 2-0 here in favor of Team Area 51, and Kevin immediately going to make a chain grab on the other side. A chain grab is when you immediately pick up the flag after it has either been capped or returned, and now it is going through all the way over to Icarus's team's side, and Fettuccini now going to come over here and pick up the flag for Team Icarus. On the other side, the flag gets returned. Area 51 now trying to crash his flag stand. Fettuccini going to get sniped. Blinks come in trying to get the last snipe on him. Fettuccini doesn't have a lot of HP. Player 3 going to come in, kill down Fettuccini. Echo's now coming in, going to keep that flag alive. Vash Eriks is right on top of him. Player 3 now going to pick up the flag for Team Area 51. Echo's now trying to toss this flag off or something. And Mavi, he's going to pick it up right before Vash Eriks can pick it up out of the field. And Mavi now going to go in, and the flag does not get returned. It gets tossed off over to Pliff. Vector here trying to get some nitrons on Pliff. Pliff not looking too good. He does go down. Brick is going to come in. Fettuccini makes a return though, and now we have Mavi coming in. Are they going to be able to put up Icarus on the board? And they do. So now it's 2-1. We might see overtime on this map.
Yeah, there are 4 minutes left, and that point makes it they are within 1 now, as Area 51 still leads 2-1.
Yeah, and we see here Area 51's gens are still down. They're about to get repaired by the timer, as currently if the generators go down, they have a 5-minute timer where they will automatically repair after 5 minutes without anyone having to go down and repair it. So we'll see if they get their vehicles out after that, as they do not have any vehicles up right now whatsoever. But it looks like right now I see Zoid Bergenstein even on this flag stand, along with Brick and Player 3 now coming in, and Vash Eric. So it looks like Area 51 might be just going through here and doing a complete defensive strategy to keep this flag at home and prevent Icarus from getting another cap. But we'll have to see if they allow Icarus to come in full force. That's going to be hard to deal with, regardless if you have 8 people on your stand or not.
Yeah, and especially with their generator backup, they may just be looking to run out the clock here. Kevin tries to grab it, and it doesn't go far. Fettuccini there with it. Vash Eriks giving pursuit in that tank once again.
Yeah, and it looks like a reddish blue coming in. He is running Infiltrator right now, trying to sneak behind Mavi and Chain Gun. He is going to pick up that flag and now start flying away. On the other side, the flag is still at home. He's going to punt that flag off. It's not going to go very far, but I only see 3 people right now here on defense for Team Icarus. So they're going to be doing a 5-3 split. That means they're running 5 offense and 3 defense. Zepto right now going on a sniping spree. Vector has a flag. It looks like Player 3 now does get that strike up right after the gens come up. Fettuccini, though, there to escort him. He's going to turn him back around. Oh, no, Player 3, is he going to be able to get the return? The flag gets actually tossed around. Brick, though, coming in with a nice return, keeping that flag back at home. Yes, I
looked
did.
Like he was kind of surfing on top of that Shrike.
Yeah, Kevin was doing a little Shrike surf there. Well, the flag now is in the hands of Zoid Bergenstein. Zoid Bergenstein, though, is going to try and punt that flag. He misses. We have a ton of Area 51 players over here. Reddish Blue is going to pick it up out of the air. Echoes now here, now with a lot of HP, along with Changa. Changa looks like he's running Pathfinder. Going to get a nice Nitron and immediately going to take down Zoid Bergenstein after he picks it up. Reddish Blue here and player 3, Brick and Vag. Eric's trying to keep this flag alive. If Area 51 can get this cap, that'll pretty much solidify it. Fettuccini coming in for a cap. He's going to make it with 93 HP. He's going to immediately get sniped down there by Blink. So now Kevin coming in, trying to make the return on his flag. Zoid is going to pick it up out of the field, though. Zoid now has the flag for Team Area 51. On the other side, Team Icarus picks up the flag, and that's Killer. Killer, though, going to get sniped down again by Blinks. Now, we have a Titan coming in, making the return. On the other side, the flag gets picked up out of the field by player 3. Is the flag going to be able to stay at home? Mavi's there. Mavi gets taken out, and this is pretty much going to
They're going to get it.
And it is going to be 3-1 now here in favor of Area 51, and I do not think that Icarus is going to be able to get 2 caps here in the next 1 minute.
Yep, with a minute left, it looks like this one's going to go to Area 51.
Yeah, and Blinks up there. Kevin does make a grab. Blinks is going to get a snipe on him. Looks like if he gets sniped, this flag is now going to fall down the chasm, automatically get returned. And yeah, very tough fought games from both teams. I mean, this was pretty much a stalemate as far as the series goes. Teams taking off games off each other, and just insanity coming out from both teams.
Yep, and both teams prevailing in several rounds. Would this make it 3-2, I believe, round-wise?
Something like that. I think we've gone through the entire rotation, so in favor of Team Icarus, but still just insanity coming out from both these teams, and geez.
Yeah, Area 51 coming on strong at the end. Yeah, what a match we have seen so far, and glad so many people could be here to join us for it. Looks like the only flag out in the field is being camped by Changa, and it's on the side of their base. And time ticks down, the 4, 3, 2, 1, and this one's going to go to Area 51, and put it in stone, this match is over. And we'll have interviews next, so don't go away, y'all.
Yeah, Withers, how about you take that over, because